Here, let's get that up a little bit. Hey, well, already got 7 people here. Thank you. I've got it up on this screen up here. So tonight, whenever I do the build, I don't have to try to coordinate the camera and the computer all at the same time. So thank you everybody that's here on a Friday night. I hope everybody makes it over from Rich. Rich, I'm really happy that you got your car and it arrived in one piece and it was running and the lights still worked, and great knowledge on the bulb. I didn't know about that. So thank you for dropping some knowledge on me. Like I said, the last thing I want to see you do is get that beautiful looking car and then pull an auto world on it and bubble that hood. So shout out to Dan with Slot Valley Racing for pointing that out too. Thanks, Dan, for looking out for Rich also. I don't know if Rich's is still going on or not. Like I said, I had to bolt out of his so I could come over here and start kind of getting stuff lined up for mine. Uh, camera looks good. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Hey, there's Mike. All right. Hey, there's Steffi. All right. Thank you both for showing up. And Steph, thank you again for your patience on the parts. Like I said, they literally just came in today. So that's why I posted on the community thing after I got them opened up and stuck out on there. I was like, look what came in. Hey, James. Hey, Francisco. Another member. Thank you, sir. Thank you for showing up tonight. Got all sorts of members here. Adam. All right, man. Yeah. I'm hoping that Rick shows up because this is part his too. All right. Got the family. Well, I always tell everybody to share with your friends and family. So thank you for taking me literally. I appreciate that. Hey, the mayor. Thank you, sir. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it, Mr. Gale Force himself. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, 14. Like I said, it was an impromptu. I posted on the community on whether or not anybody wanted to watch me build another TYCO again. Because if you missed last Saturday night's auction, regrettably I missed a bid that what happened after I had already told somebody that they had won, but the time had not expired. So long story short, that's never going to happen again. I've called it the Rick rule, and not out of any deference to Rick, out of my apology to him to let him know that I took it serious enough to make a rule, named it after him, and from here forward, that's never going to happen again. So if 2 people are bidding on it, even if the other one says I'm out, I don't care. It's running all the way to the 5-minute mark, and that way, whatever happened last week doesn't happen again. And but I am making it right with Rick. I sold him the car actually less than what he had bid, and I wanted to give him the opportunity to see his car being built too. So I was going to do just a video, but then I thought, well, let's put it out there and see if people want to see it live, like I did the last one. And then I knew I needed to work on Steph's car because I had a couple of parts that I was waiting. Well, actually, just the front tires, but still, I wanted to deliver it the way that the last one was delivered to Laura, the first winner. So, all right. Hey, Adam. Anybody that happens to be watching this feed now or later, you have my full permission to leave right now, real quick. Go to Adam Hertz page and like, subscribe. Go to Rich's Slot Car Room and like and subscribe. Go to Gale Force Raceway. Yeah, go all of these guys real quick. Chris, hey, thank you, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Clint, thank you, sir, for showing up. Man, 18 people. This is great. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, kind of I tried to let people know as soon as possible that we was going to go live tonight whenever I got back home from the parents' house because I had some more cars delivered. And these are auction cars, so you'll be able to kind of see whatever my members pick on Saturday night as the auction cars for the non-member show that starts at 7. If you are a member, I have posted it for 6:30 tomorrow night. Please join if you can. And if you are a member and you're here live tonight, please email me at scottdanielmo@gmail.com so I can get you out your free stickers. And if you're wondering, this is what the stickers look like to everybody out there. And I do know that a few people have gotten theirs today, and so far I've gotten a positive feedback that they arrived in one piece and not all been up. So just as a friendly reminder, um, as a member, and then this is the other one. This is for like your car. This is a vinyl transfer. It says pound slot cars or hashtag slot cars, and you get the Scott's House of HO Racing. So if you become a Scott's House of HO Racing member for as little as 99 cents, I basically after your membership is started, I get your address from you as soon as you get it to me, and I'll mail you out your stickers for free. Or in the case of some of the people that are here tonight, if you win a car on an auction, I'll just include it with the car. And actually, that's the best way to go because I have to actually kind of fold it over to make it fit into the gift envelope. So far, Dell and Sean are the only two that I've had to mail outside of it. So I'm hoping they get theirs tomorrow. I haven't heard whether or not they haven't or have, but I'm wanting to make sure that they arrived where you can use them and they're not all crumpled up from the post office. So I double packed them in between a couple pieces of cardboard to the people that didn't purchase cars. So I'm trying to make sure that they arrived like you see them there, if at all possible. Put me on your list. Well, James, all you got to do is join the membership. The link is probably down below in the description. And like I said, it's 99 cents a month. And then once you confirm membership, then all you got to do is just say, hey, and it'll show up. It'll have a little star next to your name. And you just got to email me your address, and then I'll get those shipped right out to you, man. Not a problem. Free of charge. Hey, no biggie. And just so you guys know, as something I'm going to try to do for auctions starting next weekend, not regrettably not this week because they didn't get finished yet, but for anybody that does purchase a car on an auction, I'm going to give away a free sticker, but it's not going to be this size. It's going to be about 50% smaller. So that way I don't have to worry about so much about the packing for it. But if you are a member, you get the full size bad boy. So, and even if you are a member and you buy a car, you get the little one too. So just a little thing, like I said, to show my appreciation. The stickers cost me, like a buck and a quarter, $1.50 a piece. So, it's not that much out of my wallet to show my appreciation. So thank you guys. I'm just going to show off some of the ones I got tonight. And then I know that Steph's excited to see some new parts go on her car. Hopefully, like I said, I haven't seen Rick join yet. Hey, Robert, sorry I missed you, man. And then if hopefully he'll join, and then we're going to build his car like I did Laura's car. I'll build it live. And then, basically Steph will get to kind of see what hers looked like when it was being built if she wasn't able to catch the live with Laura's car. So, hey, Scotty, thank you, sir. So, sir, please, scottdanielmo@gmail.com. Email me your mailing address, and I'll get those stickers out to you, my man. Thank you for joining. I appreciate the support. And just so you know, if you haven't caught any of my live feeds, any money that I get from memberships, super stickers, anything that anybody wants to donate to the channel stays with the channel. And right now, currently, I'm raising money to get a second camera so that we have 2 cameras on my race nights. And I'm going for a GoPro Hero 12, I think is what it's called. Long story short, and just to give you guys an update for like a little sneak peek for tomorrow night's stuff. So far, as of the live feed, I'm up to a little over $58. So members, people that have donated, thank you so much. Like I said, that's the goal, is to try to get to that $400 mark so that I can get that second camera. And you guys will be with me every step of the way and know where we're at in the progress of it. Because I like to, whenever I donate money to people, to let me know where it stands in the whole progress of things, so we can feel like we all accomplished something. So thank you to everybody that has, and thank you to anybody that decides to join as a member later, or even if you don't, there's no pressure to buy or bid anything, because I'm still going to be the same old Scott to everybody on all the other stuff. It's just members are going to get some special things in between, and that's the benefit of being a member. So I gotta give them some special treatment, and that's what I intend to do. Hey, Chris, thank you, sir. Hey, James, thank you for joining, sir. All right, so we got 2 brand new members in Southern Slot, which has got his own channel, which has just put out one on a great starter kit for kids, the Infinity Raceway, sir. Good job. Go check him out. Like, subscribe, share. We were on the other chat with Rich's. slot car room earlier, and I asked you. You said the car arrived okay, but I wanted to know about the stickers too, my man, because I kind of curled everything around. I packed yours, Adams, everybody that bought a car last week. That was a member that got stickers. I packed them all the same way, and so far, Adam said his looked good, and I want to make sure that if you get a damaged one, let me know, and I'll replace it for free. Hey, Mark, thank you for joining in, buddy. I know it's late over there. Hey, Jack, all right, 24. Hey, Dale, you missed it, buddy. I was just talking about you. Your stickers are on the way. And just in case anybody missed it, this is what I'm talking about. These are the membership stickers that you get for joining any membership level of Scott's House of HO Racing. You get a free peel and stick sticker and a clear transfer for your car that says hashtag slot cars, pound slot cars if you're old like me. Irregardless, people will know what you mean whenever they see that, and maybe spark up a conversation if you put one on top of the other, or put this around your racetrack or whatever. If you take a picture of it and you don't have a YouTube channel, send it to me and let me know where you put the sticker. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, Adam, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, okay, Mayor. Well, don't step in any dew. Mine were awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir, for confirming. Like I said, I was going to reach out to everybody. Oh, Steph. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I like I said, I hope you guys don't think I'm sitting here trying to beg for money, because I'm not. I'm just trying to show my appreciation, and then maybe let people know what I'm talking about that have no idea what I'm talking about. So, it's almost embarrassing when I see that. So with everybody, but no, it just lets me know how much people appreciate the channel, and that just, I want you guys to know how much I appreciate the fact that you're willing to put up hard-earned cash to do that. So thank you, guys. Trust me, I don't take it lightly, because I live on a razor thin budget myself. So I completely understand. So thank you. Every dollar. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, right here. If you couldn't tell, choke me up seeing all this love come at me right here. This is awesome, man. I got, a couple of new members, got some people that are already members, throwing in some more money. That's awesome, guys. Appreciate it. Well, I'm going to quit rambling, because I know it's going to take me a little bit to switch everything over here. I've already got a pile of parts and cars over there. And if you didn't see the table, I'm going to swing it around just real quick. Okay, so there's some auction cars in there, and then there's some of the race for 1K giveaway cars in there. And so if you're live tonight watching, or if you watch this later, you're going to want to watch tomorrow night's live show, Slot Car Saturday Night Live, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Even if you're not interested in buying any auction cars, you're going to want to see some of the cars, if you're a subscriber to this channel, that you're going to be eligible to win just for being a subscriber, no cost. And here's a bonus. If you're a member, I have a special members only raffle in there. So you're going to have your chance to win your own car as a member. And obviously, I don't have 1,260 members. So your chances of winning are greatly enhanced if you're a member. And if I do double the amount of, which I've already started tonight, already a good job, thank you. If I do double the amount of members before the last auction and the last giveaway, which are going to spread them out for the next 5 weeks, starting next weekend. Like I said, we're showing all the cars off this weekend to get everybody prepped, give everybody time to subscribe, give everybody time to join as a member if they want to. But if I double my memberships before the last giveaway, then I will give away another bonus car to the members. So there's a chance for 2 cars to be given away to members, and you're still eligible to win the cars that are going to be given away to the people that are just subscribers. So you'll have 2 chances to win automatically, and maybe more. So like I said, a lot of exciting stuff going tomorrow night, but let's get started with what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to go over a little of look what Scott's got. I've already opened it up to kind of prep us to get us through this a little quicker, and I won't spend a lot of time explaining stuff, but I will show you the cars, and I'll let you know which ones are auctions and which ones are mine. Hey, Rich. All right. We got another member. So guys, we got 3 new members, and I thank you so much. Rich, I already have your address, so I'll get your stickers out tomorrow. James, everybody else that's become a member, I'm sorry, keep scrolling up. if you become a new member tonight or later, please email me, scottdanielmo@gmail.com with your address, mailing address where you want those stickers to. And if I can get it tonight, I can get those in the mail tomorrow. So just so you know, I've already have riches. So anybody that just joined tonight, or if you're watching and you haven't gotten it to me already, if you get it to me tonight after this is over, I'm staying up late and addressing stuff tonight, packing the envelopes. I'll get it out for you tomorrow. I've already got the stamps and everything bought, so all I got to do is just slap it together and make sure it's good to go with the post office. All right. You're welcome, Rich. No, thank you for doing that video on the unboxing of the car. And I'm very happy that you're happy with that car, man, because I know I was going to be happy with it if it was in my case. And I kind of figured you and I had the same taste in TYCOs. So thank you. So the very first thing I got tonight, I'm going to take it out of the little baggie here. If you guys remember, if you're familiar with my channel, I love the Auto World 4-gear funny cars and top fuel dragsters, and a lot of the 4-gear silver screen series along those lines. And so I try to collect, as any good collector would, you try to collect all of them that are in a series. And there's a lot of those older funny cars, and I've mentioned this, that I do not have any of the series at all because of their costs. I mean, like I said, I'm a working guy. I have to use what money I have from this channel whenever I sell cars to put back into cars, and then whatever little profit I make is what I use to refurbish. So, you know, the cars replace cars, and then the profit turns into whatever I get to add to my room. So this is one of the things I got to add in my room, and this is the Don Schumacher Plymouth, if it can focus. See if we can get it to work. There we go. And I obviously I have a chassis. So this is one of the ones if you were to buy it new in the box on eBay, you know, you're looking at least $80 to $90 is what I see this car go for routinely, which is out of my budget. So for me to get a body for less than $30 shipped with tax, you know, because eBay does the old tax thing now. And then, of course, I get jacked with city and county tax. So that's why I have it shipped to my parents, because they're outside of the city limits. So they just get jacked with the county tax, and it's less than the city. So anyway, it was a great get for me at that price. I wish I could have got more. But they, you know, as soon as they were available, they were gone. That's how quick everybody jumped on them. So that, like I said, that was a personal get for me. So this won't be an auction car. It'll be one that I slap a chassis underneath it that's correct with either the chrome wheels, the gray wheels, or the black wheels, and then it'll go up in the case. And if you're not familiar with the channel, I try to do a slot car Sunday slot car showcase where I show off one of my cases every week. I think I'm up to number 7 will be this coming Sunday. And I don't think I'm ready for the funny cars yet. I'm waiting until I get the new ones added and the new top fuel dragsters added before I get those up in there. But I'll have another case up there. But eventually you'll see this one in its correct condition in the case. Let's see here. Okay. Got to get rid of the packing. And I know that Adam, whenever he's the moderator on the channel, and if you guys didn't know that, once again, I want to say my appreciation. Thank you to Adam for doing that for me. And if you guys could give him a thank you too, because he kind of helps me out if I miss something in the chat and stuff like that. So he got his fire extinguisher ready. He messaged me tonight and let me know that before Rich went on live that he got his car. Dave, if you happen to join in here, he is just super duper happy with that car. And once again, man, thank you again for doing that. That's a awesome random act of kindness, which I found out thanks to the mayor what that meant. But he was saying how he would like to maybe start collecting some Porsches. And I said, well, tonight is your lucky night, my friend, because it just so happens that I invested in some Porsches for the auction. And I'll show them off here. And one of these is going to look very familiar. That's why I was getting them out of the packaging down below, because I didn't want to give it away. One of them is going to look very familiar to Adam, but the other two probably won't, but he's probably seen them before. So these are three Porsches that will eventually be up for auction, depending on when the members decide that they go up for auction. But these are three excellent examples. So there you go, Adam. I told you you'd be happy, but there's more. I know there's more in here. So there's a good start. So like I said, the cars that I sold last week there you go. This is you're seeing how Scott's little business works. You're seeing it right there, live and in person. I take the money from my cars that I sell, I turn right around, I buy other cars to sell again. And or if I have the profit margin in there, like I did with that body, then I try to buy something for the room. And that's where this car came in. This is from another seller, but like I said, I've opened boxes. And Rich will know that this is a decent looking version of this car. And I'm not sure, I haven't had a chance to dig out my book yet, but this is the Chaparral version, and I have the F1 Indy version. So I needed this one, is my point. And I'm not sure if Rich already has it. If he does, then he knows what I'm talking about. But this is a harder one to find. $50. Well, I'm guessing by that reaction, you don't have it. Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty tough car to find, as well as I do. And like I said, this isn't the one that's in the greatest condition. But here's how this works, guys: is this will be in my collection until I find one that I think's in better condition than this, and then I'll turn around and I'll sell this one. That's how I keep improving my collection. So you may see this one on the auction block soon, someday. But it's not in bad shape. Still got the wing. Nothing's been broke off. It's got a few of the things on the tampo on the nose that are wore off that it should be there. But, hey, all in all, you got to start somewhere. That's the way I look at it, if you're a collector. All right, get that box out of the way. And then I think, yeah, well, since we're on the Porsche theme, I'll just go ahead and get it out. If you remember, there's been a couple of auctions that I've had these that people have got in little bidding wars, and some people weren't able to purchase them. And I always tell everybody that I'm always on the lookout for these cars. And well, I got me another good example of one. And there you go. It's on the correct chassis, Rich. Got gold wheels just like it should have. I've got one that's on the wall, brand new in the package. It's in an HP7, and this one is in excellent shape. So by the time I get done cleaning this bad boy up and making sure it runs, this one will be also on the auction block. So this will be one of those ones where I'd say if you're a collector, this would be one to put on your shelf. If you're not a collector, then this would look badass running around your track. So be on the lookout for it. And last but not least, of the ones that came in, there's more on the way. Like I said, that's how I keep the train going. That's why I can't spend any money on a camera, because if I stop this train to use the money for the camera, then yeah, the room kind of comes to a standstill. But last but not least, a blast from the past. This is the Richard Petty Grand Prix. Yep. And Rich will know what I'm talking about. This is the one. There's two versions of this car. There's what they call a non-air dam and an air dam version. And this is the air dam version. And this one was a shelf queen. Look at that. It's never been ran. Ever. This thing is like brand new. So cool. So there we go. We got a couple for Scott, and then you see there I got 5 for the 5 for the selling. Air dam, much more desirable. Yes, Jeff. And that's why whenever I can, get a really good deal. So I know this one's in better shape than the one that's in my case, because this one is literally brand new. Then I'll be pulling the one out of my case that's not in that bad a shape at all either. But it's not brand new, and it's the one that's going to be auctioned. So it won't be this car, but it'll be one like this car. Oh, you don't have that one either. All right. Well, here, give me a second. I'll move this out of the way and I'll show you the one that I have. And that is probably going to be the one that's going to be auctioned, because, like I said, mine's not brand new. And then I'll move the future auction cars out of the way, and we'll get started with Steffi's car first. And that way she can see her hot rod getting worked on real quick. And then hopefully, Rick, Rich, no, the auction isn't tonight. No, that's tomorrow night, and that's you're a member now. So tomorrow night you need to join in the live members, because the members decide what auction cars are for the auction that Saturday night. You're a member now, so you get a vote, and I'm sure you can persuade others to vote your way. Well, I don't know. I may have misspoken. This one's like brand new too. The only difference is these wheels are a little grayer, and these are the gray wheels, and these are the silver. Hey, Matt, thanks for joining in, man. And 5-liter Mustang in white. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes when I'm working on it, Mayor. So cool. No, so I'm going to have to decide which one of these I'm going to actually auction off, because they're both brand new. I'm going to have to really go over give them the old Scott collector eye. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. Here, we better put these out of the way. 6910. You lost me. Here, I'm going to put these bad boys up here. And then while I'm trying to get Matt, I still haven't. You got to email me, Patriot Hobbies. If you haven't gone to his channel, please like, share, subscribe him also. One of my channel members. You need to email me, sir, your mailing address, so that I can ship you out your stickers. In case you joined late, if any level of membership, you get 2 stickers. You get your Scott's House of HO Racing, and you get a hashtag slot cars for your car. Or I guess you can put both of them on your car if you want. But there you go. So this will be coming away. 31 people tonight. Thank you. So I'm not going to pitch my channel anymore. That's not why I'm here to hawk stickers. I'm just letting people know that if you join, that's what you get. And it's kind of like the auction. I don't pressure anybody that watches live to purchase anything, or yeah. It's the whole thing is just to help out the community. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to get my there we go. That way I can watch the channel better with what people are saying whenever I'm working on the car when it's right here. So I'm going to start moving over some parts real quick. In case you didn't get to see the community post that I laid out, my Viper parts came in. Got to get the ink pen out. And just so you guys know, hey, here's a tip from Scott to everybody, and that is, it's real simple. If you're going to order from Viper, they're great people, awesome customer service. Don't pay extra for the expedited shipping. I'm just throwing that out there. Dan confirmed with me also, he had the same issue. I ordered them on Monday morning and paid the extra money to try to get them here by Wednesday. or Thursday at the latest. And they didn't ship until Tuesday afternoon, which the post office considers Wednesday. So their 1 to 3 days on priority mail was Friday today. So, yeah. But we have the stuff to do Rick's. I haven't seen him in here. Well, hey, it's a Friday night. It was impromptu. It's recording, and I'm recording all the chats so everybody will be able to see. So yeah, I'm just trying to put traction magnets, motor magnets. Uh-oh. They only put part numbers. They didn't put what ones. That's nice. Because I got some, I went ahead and splurged and got me some level 10 traction magnets because I want to try them out. And then, yeah, okay, well, I can gawk at that whenever I get to it. But here's the star of the show for Steffi. Brand new set of O-rings for her car. And then a set of those will also be going on Rick's car. Let me make sure I got everything I need over here. And then we'll get started. Unless somebody's got a question. And I'll try to accommodate. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting my build box. This is all I use right here, and that way if I need to wait on something or whatever, I can close it down and wrap up the microfiber towel. But it's not real high tech how I do it. Shove it in there. Get everything ready. Yeah. Yeah, no. In fact, I took a little quick inventory. So yeah, here's a bunch of front ends, here's a bunch of rear ends. These are the 420 O-rings. I want to stock up, so I got 10 sets of those. That way I wouldn't have to work out ordering again. And I got 3 sets of traction magnets, two sets of 10, 1 set of 8s to go in Rick's. And I got 2 sets of the level 4, the 3 sets of the level 4 motor. All right, cool. Well, all right, Adam, I'm getting ready to remove me out of the picture, and we'll get focused down here, and we'll get started. And then if I missed something, please let me know. And I've got it up here on my camera up here on my monitor up here. So I can put the camera over here. I don't have to try to look around the computer. Is that a good enough view for everybody? Little shot. Not too loud. Is it any better? It's choppy. See, I'm looking at my feed here. It looks perfect. Of course, I don't have any audio going. Audio is distorted. Sound is breaking up. That sucks. All I did was move the camera like I had earlier. See, now you know what I'm moving farther away from me. Is it still bad? I don't want to torture you guys. I appreciate everybody showing up. I can film it if I have to. I know, like I said, my whole idea was that it's still bad. Okay. Well, I know. I said I don't know what's going on. I don't have my audio on right now because it would move the camera again. How's that? Is it still bad? Still pretty bad? Well, that sucks ass. Oh, it's better? Oh, that's good. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, guys. I started to get depressed. I was getting all excited about doing this build. So maybe I just need to sit farther away from the camera. Okay, so. Oh, goody. Well, here we go, Steffi. And since it's kind of been high def here, I'll show you. This is what was on them. This is what's going on them. These are a 420 and these are a 360 diameter. Are we still good with the audio? Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming. Like I said, I don't want to torture you guys. I appreciate you showing up. So if you've never done these, you saw how easy it was. You just, well, yeah, as I say that and I roll it right off of it. Just hook it on and loop it around. Well, this is tight. There we go. So you can see it's made a little taller. So now it'll actually, whenever the shoes are down, it'll actually help the car stay stable compared to, oops, sorry. So now you can see this is, sorry, the camera's all out of whack from where I'm normally at. So this is what it turned into. This is what it was. So I need to pull this one off. So we'll do that right now, just like that. Like I said, they're a tight fit, but that's what you want. And voila, there we go. All right, Steph. Your auction hopped up TYCO is officially ready to head your way. And I will include the extra set of tires plus all the factory parts plus yours and Mike's stickers for being members. Thank you again. And thank you for donating it again. That is so awesome. You've got you a really awesome car. And Mike, like I said, the offer is still there. If you want me to build you one, let me know, buddy. Or the parts list, I'll include it again in the video after I'm done tonight, in case somebody's watching, and that way I can keep the video moving without having to open up and look at all the part numbers on packages and stuff. But anyway, Steph, there's your car. It's awesome now. It's never been on the track. There we go. Brand new. All right, Mike. And like I said, let's try to brighten it up. There we go. Now we can actually see what I'm doing. So there we go. So there's your big fat tires. Don't need these bad boys. These are the little dinky ones for like a F1 or whatever body style. So I'll get this all packaged up and get everything out to you tomorrow. So look for that email showing that your shipment's on the way. And just to show you what it looks like on a piece of track, now you can see the tires actually touch, where before they were just dangling. So there we go. All right. What polish I use? Yeah, at the rate she's going. Mayor, yeah, give me just a second. It's in the living room because I usually sit there and polish cars. My polishing microfiber. All right. So yeah, no, I highly recommend this. I know Rich recommends this. This is the stuff that, in fact, since I had my little grubby fingers all over Steph's car, I'll make sure and give it another polish before I wrap it up. Well, I haven't seen Rick show up yet, but I'm going to show. I told him that I had another car that I had purchased, and this was actually going to be one of the giveaway cars. And then because of Scott's error during the auction, I told him that I would do the car for him for the very same price. And it's brand new in the package, just to show everybody, just like the Laura's was and just like Steph's was. So let me cut this bad boy open and we will get started. Try not to slice myself on live YouTube, because I do use this package to go ahead and ship it in the box to help protect it. Got that silly inner liner in there, and like I said, about lost my blade, and I got a dull blade, so it's just a combination of comedy errors here. There we go. Finally, out of its little plastic coffin for the first time since 1996. So 27 years old. The struggle's real. All right, so if you missed the last build, the first thing I do, obviously, is get something prepped to tear my car apart. You don't have to have a box. You don't necessarily have to have a microfiber towel. You can just use any old towel. But you do want something to try to catch parts, trust me, just in case. First thing we do, remove the awesome body there. And then there it is. And then once again, I'm going to try to see if the camera will show it. See those little marks? So sometimes people complain, they're like, how can you say that's brand new? Well, you saw me open this out of the package. This is done from the factory, those little slide marks right there. That's how they test the car, make sure it ran before they put the body on it and stuck it down the road. So as long as it's not grooved, yeah, but that's what that is. Those are factory test marks. So I always start in the rear end. I pop it up. I turn around. I pop the front end down. Then I start with the shoes. There's the tab. I'm going to go a little quicker this time. Rich put me on the gun whenever he said he could do it in 5 minutes. And I know I'm not going to do it in no 5 minutes, but I'm going to do it hopefully quicker than I did last time. Thanks to Mark's help with some of his tricks, and hopefully he'll see that I've given him plenty of credit on that, and we'll continue to do so because that's an awesome trick. So here we are. We're down to our guide pin and the motor assembly bulkheads. And then this is where, like Rich mentioned, whenever he was talking about TYCOs, the black chassis is the stiffest one. This is the one you want to use for racing. This is the one that all the people that race TYCOs, this is the one they want. You do not want the gray or the nylon ones. They're really flexible, and you got to be kind of careful with these once they get older, because like he mentioned, they do get brittle. So obviously this one's brand new, praying that it didn't break, but if it did, I could have replaced it. I shove a little toothpick down in there to separate it, and then if you missed the last video, I push down like this at an angle towards the toothpick. So there we go. And then while it's out, I'm going to take off the heat shield, because I do put that back on. And then I take off the factory springs around the barrel while it's like that, because I kind of pinch them together and get them around the little notch that holds them in place. Quit holding the toothpick. There we go. Now, if you saw last time, I went through and I did my little bread tie twisty trick. I just wanted to show everybody you don't have to do that, like Rich was saying. It's a good idea to hold it all together, but you don't have to. Don't get nervous. Nice. All right. So I do want to point out that the factory magnet is white on one side and it's not colored on the other. The magnets that we're replacing it with will have red and white, and the white will always go on the left or the driver's side, and then the red will always go on the right. So just remember, R, right, red. So we'll set that assembly there. And now we need to figure out which one of these is the motor magnets. So let's see if it'll. So there we go. They come in these little capsules here, in case you guys have never done it. And let's see, there you go. There's the little dots I was telling you about, the red and the white. I won't wait for it to focus. You got the idea. Get that. Wow, 31 people watching. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I mean, for a Friday night, I don't know what football, I don't know what racing's on or anything like that. I got off work, ran out to the parents' house. It'd be awesome if I get these out. There we go. And then came back and started watching Rich. So I have not had any time to even tell you what's on TV. So once again, the red and the white. So this is how they're going to be orientated in the chassis here in the bulkhead. So I always do mine one at a time. It's real easy. That just separates, and those clip right back in. There we go. Got to get squared up. Been a while since I haven't used my bread tie trick. Sorry, here, I'm going to slide this over here. Let me know if the audio or anything is bad. So there we go. Hey, Robert, thank you for joining in, man. Have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you showing up.
So we'll set that bad boy there. Now I need to dig out the brush barrels, springs. Here we go. I thought I already had one of these open. Oh well. Cool. All right. I guess I should have just gone ahead and done what I need to do now, because I like to hold everything together while so I should have just done it anyway, but I forgot I was replacing the brushes and the brush springs, which means I got to take the brush barrels off, and while they're off, I'll do my little ballpoint pin trick. So I'm going to get this really tight. There we go. Cool. So if you missed the last one, I just grab them. You heard it snap unloose, broke loose, and I just kind of twist. I rotate it up. And there you go. So there's your factory brush. And it is on a spring. I'm not going to push on it like I did last time and watch it go flying. Lesson learned. So there's the opening. There's where it sits. So if you missed it the first time, you know where I'm at. This is the front of the motor. Boy, that one slid right out. I wasn't ready for that. I was too busy flapping my yap. But I still got it. Cool. All right. Now we need to get out the other teeny tiny parts. Wrong teeny tiny parts. Well, I thought I had the ones I already had opened out, but apparently I don't. But I'm not going to sit here and make you guys wait while I try to find them, because they're buried somewhere. So I'll just open up the new ones. Thought I already had some open. My bad. Well, I do have some open somewhere, but like I said, I'm not going to make you guys wait. Any guesses on how many dump out? There we go. I got plenty just in case one goes flying. And before I get those. All right. Is this one open? No. Yeah, I got a stack of parts somewhere that are opened up already. to condense them all together. Sorry, I thought I grabbed the ones that were already. These are the ones that were from the picture. All right. It's really awesome when I know I'm trying to concentrate and like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Two of these little springs are rolled. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, they were rolled in together, and I was having to separate them. So finally, we got the parts out. There we go. So that's the factory brush. It'll be going to Rick. We need to get the factory spring out. There it is. Get one of the new silver 6000s Wizard Performance Part springs. Get one of the bushings. If you missed the first build, like I explained, there's two sides to these bushings. There's a flat side and a curved side. This is the curved side. I know it's not going to show up on the camera, but flat side goes into the barrel. Yeah, you can actually see it flexing in there. I pull my finger away, and then you can see how tall that. I'm trying to see if it'll show that curve. No. Okay. Well, I'm not going to blur you guys with my horrible hand model, but there's a concave in there that you're going to want to match up with the rotor curve, the stator curve, whatever you want to call it. And like I said in excuse me, in the last video, I'm going to have to stop and get me a drink of Mountain Dew here, Adam. It's like a horizontal position is when how that wants to go in there, like 9 and 3 on a clock, and then push it in, and there we go. That one slid right in, no problemo. Cool. There's some more of our silver dumped out. So now we're just going to do the same thing to the other side. There's the factory spring. Our barrel. Now, like I mentioned before, if you missed the last video, if you're doing this to a used car, you're going to want to get a pipe cleaner. You're going to want to do something to clean out that so that spring doesn't stick. And like I said, you could dip it all in a little puddle of alcohol and douse your toothpick in there and scrub it out. But you're going to want to clean it. This is brand new, so obviously I don't have any pipe cleaners out. Don't need to worry about it. But if it's not brand new and you're rebuilding your old one, you're definitely going to want to do that. Spring. And I'm going to do my ballpoint pen thing to show you can do it while it's in the chassis. So people, if they don't want to disassemble their car, they don't have to. So in case you're wondering. So once again, I was making sure this is the flat side. Flat side goes into the barrel. And I always make sure that it's free, springy, I guess, if that makes sense. If it's free to actuate the spring, nothing hangs up. Then I'm looking for that horizontal or the 9 and 3 curve so that I can line it up on the rotor. There we go. factory magnets decide to try to join the party. And if you missed the last video, like I said, even at this point, I go ahead and try to turn it just to see if anything's done. And I know it's seated, but just to make double sure, yeah, didn't even budge. There's shoulders on these brush barrels, and it'll sit flush into the chassis when they're seated. And so when I pushed them in with my fingers, I saw they went in, but it's just always good to double check. So this is how I make sure that they're sitting in there right, because I don't feel anything flopping or bouncing. So it's smooth. So that means I got my brushes in there the right way. And so we're basically done with this assembly right here, to the point of we need to change out what I do next. And Rick said he doesn't worry about it, but Rich did, I'm sorry. But I do, and I like the trick, and so does Mark Slot Car Garage, and that's the magnet trick here. So with your tire, with a tire, I'm sorry. So like these were kind of stiff, and I don't want to damage anything by sitting here pressing on with my fingers. So try to use the other one to pull. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So factory magnets. And we're going to go back in to level 8. Row 8. Hey, Slot ready? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up, back up, Scott. Oh, I'm actually out again. Sorry. Is that better? Everybody? Shush. Is this okay? So I'm stretching back again. Is that better? I think that's what it is. I was too close to the mic. A little better. Sorry about that. I got the building on the car. Sorry. Put the tire in there. I'm just going to try to talk less. Don't want to torture everybody. So I put the tire in there to do that. I don't know what's going on with my camera. POS. Let's do it bulkhead. Before I do that, I need to put in springs. This whole audio thing's got my game tip here coming up. Let's see if it'll show. I moved the side over to that side. So I don't break up the camera. Hey, Rick, I'm glad you showed up, buddy. This is your car, my man. And my apologies again. Sorry about the audio. I'm backing up. Good grief. All these things were hung together. That's why they popped out together. All right. So got the shoes. I'm sorry. The spring, the double spring moved over to the other side of this tab right here, making a little X, and that holds it in place for what I'm getting ready to do now, which is assemble it. Here, let's just see. You gotta make sure it stays over the barrel. Make sure, oops, see the X popped off. It might help if I put it the right side up. That's what I was afraid of. There we go. So I undid my X. We can get rid of the little bread tie trick. All right. So like I mentioned, and like I said, I'm not going to talk much because I don't want to screw up the audio for everybody. But I am going to do the ballpoint pin trick to it, and I'm just wanting to show you that you don't have to disassemble your car to do it. You can come down from the top and do it, or the bottom. But what you're wanting to do is find the gaps in the armature. There's lines, and then roll them. It's good now? Okay, cool. All right. If you missed the last time I built one, I said this is the point where when the car's all apart to this point, I go ahead and oil because it's easy to get to everything. This is where I'm oiling, is right up here at the front. Just a little drop. And then I rotate it and let gravity do its job. Don't want too much. All right, golden. Then we're going to do it right back here where the pinion rides, except we're going to do it on this, on this backside right here on the from the top down because it's more open. So Yeah, there's a little shield around there either way, so never mind. Whatever more convenient for you. Once again, keeping it the way that I was holding it whenever I put the oil in, let gravity do its trick, soak it down. Go run down the shaft and get into the plastic where it rides. There we go. Booyah. So the next thing we want to do is get out our silver shoes going on this bad boy. TYCO bread tie. Yes, sir. I need to patent that. And I'm kind of looking up and reading, so if it starts breaking up the audio again, let me know and I'll shut up. Okay, got the Viper silver shoes, and I didn't modify them this time, so I'm going to have to do it. There's that little tab. There it is. That little tab. I've got to get rid of it. There we go. So time for the needle nose. And I just grab it and move it over flat. And like I said, on these silver shoes, it just usually like that just breaks right off. Just grabbing it, rotating it. See, and it just fell right off whenever I did that. Now the tabs are gone. So now that'll allow that dual spring to slide up and down that shoe. We just go under, around, and up, and underneath that tab. Trying to get to, there we go. Oop, well, I had it. Okay, now here's a good point to show. See how it's kind of hanging up right there? Just get you a screwdriver and push down right there. Here, I gotta do it the right hand. Boom. Now see how the shoe is, it's free, no binding, it's not tight. Good stuff. So I got to modify the other one now. Rich, that's a good question. Because these are silver plated factory shoes, and the factory shoes need that little hook on there because it's a single. There we go. Single spring. I don't think that's going to show. But yeah, it's a single and not a dual, so it needs that hold. It needs that. That's how it gets the spring tension on it. Where these are dualed. Yeah, it's not going to show. Yeah, there we go. See, dual versus single. So it needs those notches to hook on. Good question. But, excuse me, I got to get a drink real quick. Oh, all right. Thank you. Boy, the voice feels better. So once you get rid of that notch, that little horseshoe is going to be able to ride freely up and down the shoe. So you got to remove those tabs. Do the do. Cool. And Rich, I highly recommend those dual springs, man, even on factory shoes. They just keep the tension on the shoe flat on the rail. See how easy it is just to knock those off, guys? I mean, I literally just barely bend it over and it just falls off. little chunks of silver. All right, we're golden. So we're going through the hoop on the dual spring, turn it around and try to get the upper spring around the barrel. Ooh, hey, what do you know? I locked it in without having to get the screwdriver. And then now all I got to do is just loop it around there. And voila. We have freely moving, sliding dual springs on silver shoes with silver dual springs connected to the brass barrels, which have silver springs and silver brushes in them. Level 4 motor magnets, level 8 traction magnets. So that's where we're at to this point right here, in case you got here late, and I've oiled it. So now we need to dig out the new rear end. Oops. Which way did the guy go? There we go. Sorry. And there's a little trick for you guys in case you didn't know. Super G Plus and 440s and SRTs all share the same axle size. Yeah, Zims, that's why that was an awesome tip from Mark's Slot Car Garage about how to crisscross those. I put several of those on my cars on the shelf, and yeah, never even crossed my mind. So if you missed it again, before I put the axle assembly in there, a lot of people put it in there and then they oil it. I prefer to put the oil on the chassis itself, what I call the axle saddle, and then put the axle in. And that way I'm driving the axle down into the oil on it. Oh. Ooh, baby. Butter. Got you a runner here, buddy. Oh, man. I'm going to have to measure these tires. I don't think I'm going to have to replace these. These things look really, really tiny. This thing's, oh yeah, see, it's got a little bit of side to side, which is what you want. So yeah, little front to rear. Yeah, buddy. All right, so got to get out a front end and another set of tires. Oh, 344. Sorry, I thought it was 360s. Well, it was 360s on the Hardin Creek one. So. And I'm going to get the little ones off while it's out and then reassemble. So. There we go. Got our bear. So putting on the 420s again, like we did on Steffi's. Roll them around. I always pinch them to make sure they're seated in the cup right there. All right, we're about there. Once again, I'm going to drop of oil on each side of the what I call the axle saddles. My horse reference there, because I'm a farm boy. And believe it or not, I used to ride horses, but now I drive one. And you can see it comes with some slop. So what I like to do is get it together and just have a very little bit of play. There we go. See if we can't get this bad boy to run with a battery. I think my battery died the other day. Yeah. Oh, here. Let me fire up the track and I'll spin it around, and I won't run it on the track, but I am going to power it to make sure we're all good. So give me just 1 second. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that over there, but yeah, she's a singer. Yeah. Yeah, you give this thing some time to break in on your track, Rick, and you are going to have yourself a screaming car. And just like what I'm going to do with Steph's, I'm going to give you some Novus loving on it, get it all polished up, get it all nice and clean. And now here, what I want to get out my tire measure. I want to see exactly what diameter we got on there, real quick, and then I'll let everybody get on with their evening. I only planned on being on an hour, but then that was before we got the old look what Scott's got. Oh, that's what I thought. Look at there. It came with 438s. So just so you get the same thing that everybody else got, Rick, I'll throw in a set of gel claws plus the factory tires. So you'll also have 2 sets of tires with your car. Because I don't even have to get you the 438s. They already did it. That's awesome. Got the 420 fronts, the 438 rears, the narrows, and the Viper rear end. And with this level, you can get away with using the factory pinion gear. I can. Oh, he did, man. This is going to be a runner here. Here I can. You guys are going to have to excuse the earthquake, and I don't know what's going to do to the audio, but we'll take a chance and I'll show you the mess of a track because I'm in the process of getting it ready for tomorrow night. Yeah, she's a runner. Yes, sir, I do, Adam. So, Rick, are you still here? Are you happy? That's awesome. I got goosebumps, man. Every time one of these turns out like that and it just screams right off the bat. I mean, believe it or not, things can go wrong. This thing's cool. I'm glad you're happy, sir. And now that you're here, I want to show you. Your car's coming out. Here's your sticker that's on the way with your car. And I'm getting the other one, sorry.
there you go, my friend. Thank you again for your patience on me waiting to get the parts in to finish your car before I even did the build. And I'll get your car and the stickers out to you tomorrow. And Steffi, I'm going to get your car and your stickers and Mike's stickers out for him tomorrow. So had a really, I mean, I think that build went smoother than the first one I did. So pick a car off your wall. Have you build me one? Well, see, you mentioned that you wanted a Porsche. I can actually build one that you don't have to worry about melting your track anymore out of one of these if you want to buy one, man. Or if you want a sister car to the one you already have, there you go. So, or I've got other Porsches there too. Thank you, sir. Like I said, I appreciate it, and that mistake, like I said, it's in your honor, not in any deference, and that's like I said, it's that Rick's rule. That's never going to happen again. So I apologize that it happened at all, but it's never going to happen again. But I'm glad that I was able to make it right, and you were okay with it. That's the main thing to me. Is I tell everybody that's why I offer 100% money back guarantee on all the cars, is because I am out to build bridges and make friends. I am not out to piss people off for a little $2 or $3 or $5 profit. That's I'm as real as it gets and old school as it gets, and a man's handshake is his word. So that's my handshake through the video. Even with the fire hazard, yeah. Oh yeah, no guys, and that goes out there. Obviously you see I got a whole stockpile of parts. I hope the audio still okay? If you don't want to type anything, just give me a thumbs up that the audio is not breaking up anymore. No, yeah, my operator error, man. No, I always tell everybody I'm not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, but I flicker every so often, and that time I just happened to be dim, so or off. So yes, it's good. Okay, cool. Audio's good. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I was going to mention, you see here, I've got a lot of parts for cars, and just to give you guys a little preview of tomorrow night's Slot Car Saturday Night Live, some of these parts will be used to build the giveaway cars for the Race for 1K for the 1,000 subscribers giveaway. So these parts weren't just for the Steffi and for Rick, they were also for the subscribers giveaway and for the members car, because like I said, I'm going to build a hop up members car for members only for them to enter to win as separately as part of this contest. So I'm going to be building a Mega G Plus like I did in the first giveaway. I know for the subscribers, just a subscriber, you don't have to join a membership. Subscribers are there's going to be a Mega G Plus built with the level 42, the Razor front end. We're going to do the rear end. We're going to do tires. We're going to max it out for a wall warp. We're going to do the same thing for another TYCO. We're going to do that for an Auto World. So those are going to be the top 3 prizes out of the 10 cars that are going to be given away as that Race for 1K content. And a lot of these parts are going to be coming from Viper Scale Racing, Hardin Creek, HC Slot Cars. A couple of the cars are going to be coming from Pro Tinker Toys. So a lot of different vendors that they didn't pay me anything. They didn't give me any discount. This is all out of Scott's wallet. And so this is just a prelude to show you what's coming as a giveaway. Hey, thank you, Slot Car Daddy. Yeah, no, all you got to do, I know you're a subscriber, so yeah, all you got to do is be a subscriber. You have just as much chance as anybody else that enters the giveaway videos, because that's how I'm going to give away the 7 cars are going to be video entry, and then the last 3 cars that are built are going to be for people that join live only. I want to do something for the people that join live special, and so the one thing that I can do for them live that I'm not doing something special for my members to show my appreciation is that the built cars can be won if you're live when I'm live, when I'm giving them away. So if you're not here and the name comes up and I tell you to reach out to me and I don't get anything, then we're gonna spin her up again and see who's live here that's going to win. I hate to do that, but I've got to try to show appreciation for everybody that watches the channel, especially the people that take the time out of their life to participate with the live feeds, because this helps my channel a lot and get it out there. My memberships or my subscriptions are jumping by leaps and bounds because of people like them. It's the interaction, and so I want to show my appreciation for the people that take the time to show up for the live feeds and give them a little something extra without even having to pay to be a member. Like my members are going to get something special. So there's going to be something for everybody. It's going to be free. It's going to be on Scott. All I got to say is I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I know my wallet's not excited, but that's okay. We do have the auction tomorrow night. I'm going to kind of wrap this down, guys, because like I said, I was only planning on to be on an hour. Yeah, that's I love this community, and that's how I want to pay it back to everybody, is because, you know, without everybody subscribing and doing what they've done and buying cars, it wouldn't allow me to do these giveaways. And so it's all reciprocal. So I appreciate it, and I'm feeding the people back that have helped me get to this point. And what better way to show my appreciation? You know, I can't go to your front door and shake your hand, but, you know, hopefully I can give you the chance to win a cool car as my way of saying thank you. So just as a brief reminder, if you're a member of the Scott's House of HO Racing, please try to join in tomorrow night at 6:30. We have our own members only live stream before the normal Slot Car Saturday Night Live that starts at 7 Central Standard Time, that you do not have to be a member to join. It's free for everybody. Please join in. You don't have to bid or buy anything. It's great education on some of the cars that I am selling. I'll answer questions about them. And then I'm also going to go over the cars, the build, how the giveaway is going to work. And the first 2 cars will be given away a week from tomorrow. So number 10 and number 9 are, as how my members vote on it, are going to be the first 2 that are going to be given away, next Saturday. So that gives everybody a week to become a member, to get into the special members drawing, get your free stickers. It also gives you a week to subscribe so that you have the chance to win without having to pay anything. And like I said, just get the opportunity to win something for free on Scott. So be sure to check it out tomorrow night. If you're a member, especially if you're not a member and you're a subscriber to the channel and you don't want to join a membership, like I said, no worries. Come by tomorrow night and learn how you can still win one of 10 free cars at no cost to you, shipped to you for free. And every winner will get a set of stickers that I'm giving away to my members as a bonus. So I'm going to look through here real quick and make sure. You might make it. You got Bedlam tomorrow. Okay, no, I completely understand. If you can't make it, Rick, I get it. Hey, Dale, thank you, sir. And like I said, hopefully your stickers and yours and Sean's show up tomorrow. If not, then I'm guessing by Monday, hopefully, if the Postal Service didn't screw them up. But either way, if anybody is a member and you've gotten your stickers and they got to you damaged, please let me know and I'll replace them for free. The whole idea is to get you something that you can use, not something that the post office destroyed. So if you get a sticker and it's messed up, let me know. I'll get you out another one. Try not to slur. Is that before noon or afternoon? Because I know a few times when I went tailgating up to MU, I shouldn't have started so early. I'll just put it that way. But anyway, well, hey, all 29 of you that made it to the very end on this, like I said, I apologize for going an hour and a half late, but there's a lot of exciting things happening with the channel. I want to show my appreciation, kind of give you guys a little heads up on what's coming tomorrow night, little teasers. Got to see Rick's car being built. We got to see Steffi car get finished off. We got to see some future auction cars that the members are going to get to vote on for which 5 out of all those other cars that we're going to auction off tomorrow night. And then when we're done with the auction, we're done wrapping back and forth, then that's when I'll go over the 10 giveaway cars and how that is going to run for the race for 1K. So Steffi, Mike, thank you again for your patience and waiting. Your car will be shipped out tomorrow. Rick, thank you, sir, for your patience, and my apologies again. I know you say it's not needed, but like I said, I feel that it is because I feel responsible for that whole deal. But I am glad that we made it square, and I'm glad you're happy with it. If you can't join tomorrow, I completely understand, sir. Enjoy Bedlam, and good luck staying non-slurrable through at least the third quarter, so you have a good idea who won if you happen to nod off. No, that'd be awesome. Got to have those stickers. All right, guys. Well, I haven't had any dinner tonight. I fed the dogs before we got on here. And like I said, I was too busy watching Rich's room, stock car room, because I wanted to see the Mark's car that he won on Slot Valley Racing show. And then I wanted to see him open up, make sure that my car that I got that he purchased on the auction arrived all right. And one last time to see my TYCO Pro chassis that I bought off of him. Get a run on the dyno. It didn't run as good as a Mark's car, but hey, for something that's 50 some odd years old, I think it did pretty damn good. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, and your friendship and everybody's friendship here. So until tomorrow night, everybody, if you're a member, I'll see you at 6:30 Central Standard Time. If you're not a member, that's okay. Show up at 7 o'clock. We'll do the auction. You'll see a breakdown of some of the cars that are going to be given away, some of the modifications. Give everybody time to like, subscribe, and share. See you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy your Saturday. See you for Slot Car Saturday Night Live. Take care. Bye-bye.